So we're going to go ahead and get started. So, how was today? Hot as heck. I'm sorry it was so hot. I know it's the weather. We can't control it. But I really appreciate you all trucking forward and doing the best you can, making the most of it. I hope everybody drank lots of water. If you didn't get any water, if you need to get some for tomorrow, there's always water on the first floor of all the residence halls, or there should be. And then there's some in Adams Center, kind of outside Tarman Social Lounge where our office is. So if you ever need some water, let us know. But I'm glad today went good. How many people met someone new that they're like, love that person, want to be their bestie? Yeah? Okay, good. That's awesome. So we're going to keep this short and sweet because I know y'all are probably starving and ready to just live your lives. So we're going to get right to it. So selection guidelines are the same as previous nights, making sure we're keeping our selections to ourselves, that we're triple checking. We're going to do the exact same thing we did yesterday. So before you save, make sure you show your recruitment guide. She will sign. She'll verify that it says what you want it to say. She will sign. You'll sign the blue card under round 2. We're selecting for round 2. You'll sign there. She'll initial next to it, and then you'll be good to save. And then again, we're going to respect everyone when they make their decisions. I hope we didn't have any humble brags today. I know we don't like a humble brag, so I hope everybody was kind and had good conversations and had a fun time. So we're going to kind of do the same thing. Yeah, we can go right straight to that. Perfect. So we're going to log back into ICS. So we're going to that same web browser, manage.icsrecruiter.com. manage.icsrecruiter.com. If your password didn't work yesterday, oh my God, y'all, I cannot handle. Okay, if your password didn't work yesterday, try one more time. Try the password that's on your blue card, the username and password, and if it doesn't work again, then quickly and quietly go to the back, and they will help get you taken care of on the computers like last night. Perfect. Is everybody into ICS? Not yet. Okay, so we're going to log in. Perfect. And we'll go to the next. So you've seen this screen. Okay, so selections. This is really, really important. People that have your blue cards up in the back, did you already make your selections before we got there? Oh, girl. Just kidding. So, okay, this is really important. If you went to 8 parties today, tomorrow is a 5-party max. So you're going to move 5 to the top and 3 to the bottom. The same thing as yesterday. And the rank order matters below. The rank order does not matter at the top. So rank order matters below. Number 1 on your bottom rank, meaning the one you would most like to come back on your schedule the next day. And then same down the line. If you went to 5 parties or less, you don't really have to make any decisions right now, which is really nice. So you're just going to move all 5 or less up, and you get to click save, and life is good. So I know it's pretty exciting. You're going to sleep easy tonight. So that's how that works for that. Are there any questions about how we're going to make selections? Just like we said yesterday, everybody had different schedules today. So everybody's numbers are going to look a little bit different on this one. Any questions? Row game is just make sure that we're putting the correct numbers up and then down below. So for instance, if you went to 7 parties, you're going to move 5 up and 2 down below. That's maximizing your options. Yeah. It really doesn't matter what your friends put. Okay, so same thing as yesterday. Once your recruitment guide comes and verifies, you're going to click save, and then you're going to put your blue card just in your lap for a minute until they come pick them up and do the next thing. So make sure we're going to stay quiet while people make their decisions. Not everyone has their decision made.
Make sure you're signing that second line that says round 2.
And we're signing on round 2. Round 2.
You're fine. Make sure you do it the right way. You get the little green box.
I accidentally clicked like refresh and go back, logged it out, and I don't know if it's gonna pop up. I just like to do it. But like I did, but I'm not sure if it's gonna
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's great. I raised it up high. Anyone else think it's
Sorry. Yeah, I like accidentally hit the refresh button. If it hasn't, it should. I thought it'll be fine because it's locked now. You can't get it, so they'll contact you if it doesn't look good. Perfect.
Recruitment guides. Once your group is done, feel free to gather those blue cards, put them back in that bag, and then bring them up here. Just so we can see where we're at. How many people left? Blue cards high in the air. Oh, sweet. We're getting close.
Why does it do that? What? Why am I on camera? Okay. You're fine. Oh, wait. Cool. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just yeah, so I'm at tomorrow. Constant education. Longer party. Want to say on this camera.
Next one, like the pins. Can you pass down the pins? Thank you.
You only have one of them. So you can pass the rest back and all y'all are back. And you're guaranteed a bit from one of those houses.
You guys are perfect. All of you.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you guys.
That's my job. Well, you decide I only want to go to one house versus the other. Then you're not able to. So that's my job. It's so
Hey, okay. Are there any other blue cards left out there? Yes, that's so great. Okay, let's finish this meeting up so y'all can go eat supper, eat that food. Okay, so here's your schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow parties are 45 minutes. So like each previous round, the parties start getting a little bit longer, but you have less chapters each day. So tomorrow is 5 parties maximum. Again, it's the same thing as today. If you have 5 parties, you go girl. If you have 4, you go girl. No matter what you have, that's awesome. So please don't stress about the number of parties that we have. All of our chapters are really awesome, and I think you can meet people that you would really click with in every chapter. So having that open mind is going to be really important. Tomorrow's still a pretty early morning. You're going to have your party schedules distributed at 9 a.m. by your recruitment guides. I thought we changed something and I forgot. So parties will start at 10 o'clock. And again, not every chapter, just like you all have different schedules. Oh my God, this microphone. Just like you all have different schedules, chapters have different schedules too. So chapters have breaks built in for their members, just like you all have breaks built in for you. So that's a little tidbit about tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, you all will do selection second, since you did it first tonight. And you'll have your hall floor meeting with your recruitment guides later in the evening. Any questions about the schedule for tomorrow? No? Cool beans. I think the only other big thing I want to note about tomorrow is focused on sisterhood. So tomorrow's sisterhood round. So this is my favorite part about sorority life. I have one brother, and so I was really excited to get some sisters when I came to college. Whatever that looks like for you, I would really encourage you to think about maybe what you're looking for in a Panhellenic sisterhood. Maybe some attributes that you're looking for. I don't know. Think of the fun stories from high school, or if you're a transfer student, think about some of the fun stories from your time in college, and kind of think about what you want. Ask good questions, have good conversation. Like I said, the parties are a lot longer. They're 45 minutes tomorrow. So you've got plenty of time to talk. And then pro tip, tomorrow is also a house tour round. So you get to kind of see some of the chapter facilities, the rest of the first floor, upstairs, all that kind of stuff. So really make sure you wear the right shoes. I always encourage people to, if you're going to wear heels, I would wear wedges, because you might be doing some stairs and you don't want to trip and fall down the stairs. Some people can walk really great in heels. I look like a baby deer, so it's up to you, whatever works. So really make sure that you're having a great time tomorrow. And as always, drink so much water. I think it's going to be hot like it was today, if not a little bit hotter. 1 degree, not that much. So make sure you're drinking lots of water. Take a water bottle with you, fill it up. And if at any time you're I need water right now, flag someone down in a Panhellenic staff shirt and we'll get you water. So if you have breaks between parties, try to get in the air conditioning. If you can go, try to find somewhere where you're not outside, try to make that happen. And then, of course, stay out of the sun if you can. And I know it's hard kind of walking from place to place, but it's going to be another hot one. So before we dismiss, what questions do we have about tomorrow? Yes. Yes, and you might have more than one break. So I think there are. Oh, I didn't bring my thing with me. I want to say everyone might have 2 breaks. So there'll be some breaks built in tomorrow. I can't remember exactly. I forgot to bring my schedule with me over here, but everyone will have breaks, at least 1, if not 2, and yeah, so that's good to know. And then really, again, same notes as yesterday. Make sure you wear your name tags. Gotta have your name tag. Those are all the things I can think of. Any other questions? Oh, can I drive to my party tomorrow? That is a great question. Yeah, really far away, don't want to walk. The answer is no. So we should not be riding with people or driving to our parties. That's just not part of this process. So make sure that we are not riding or driving to parties unless you have mobility needs and you need accommodations. If that is your case, please come find us and let us know. If you see P&Ms being golf carted around, that might be why. We've got some people who've been pretty sick too, so that's what we're doing when we're golf carting people. Another big thing too, like previous rounds of recruitment, you have to attend all parties to be still stay in the process. So, if you get your schedule in the morning and you're like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, come talk to someone, but we're likely going to ask you to go to your parties for that day and just try it out. There is no harm in trying out something for one more round. You've kind of already paid to be here. There's nothing to lose. So that's going to be the message from our staff. Of course, we can't force you to do anything. So, but we really do encourage you to go in with an open mind, meet as many people as you can. I mean, in each chapter, you've met a very small fraction of the members. So, if you haven't necessarily clicked with a chapter yet, I think you probably just haven't met the right person. So really try to have an open mind if you can. But yeah, so tomorrow, that's what that's going to look like. And if you have any questions about that, or if you just want to talk about options, you're free to come to the Panhellenic office anytime. We're there all day, and there's always someone there that's willing and able to talk to you about any questions that you might have. Any other questions? Yes? Right, yeah, 15 minutes between parties still. That's a good question. 15 minutes between, yes.
Is there another built-in lunch break again?
Yes, there is a built-in lunch break, I think. Yeah, and if your party times kind of conflict with that, try to go during your break before or after lunch. But everyone should have plenty of time to eat lunch tomorrow. So that'll be at the cafeteria again. Tomorrow is when the meal plan starts. So if you are, I know, so excited. So if you are a student who's living in the residential halls for the school year, you're going to start using your meal swipes tomorrow. So your recruitment guides have probably all done this before. If you're like, oh no, I don't know how my meal plan works, they'll be able to help you explain what that looks like. And then if you are someone who's not living here, so if you're a temporary resident for the week, your recruitment guides tonight are going to get some meal vouchers for you, and they'll give you the ticket, and then you'll give that to the people at the cafeteria, our sweet friends over there, and they'll make sure that you're taken care of. So from here on out, we're using our student ID for meal swipes if we have a meal plan for the year. Cool? Yes? Are you allowed to ride the birds? The birds are new. We've never really had that be a thing during recruitment before. I think as long as you're not leaving them on the chapter property, I don't see why there's a problem with that. I would be careful though. You don't want to fall off and bust your leg up and then have to walk into a party. So I would just be careful, but there's really no policy against that. So if that's something you want to do, that's okay. Good question. Anybody else? Okay, so just one last thing. Same kind of thing as yesterday. We're not in the place yet where we're guaranteed anything tomorrow. So if for some reason our schedules don't work out and you do not have any invitations tomorrow, then I'll be coming to your room, or someone from our staff will be coming to your room in the morning. But we'll keep our fingers crossed that we don't have any. We didn't have any today, so very exciting. I know. We love that. We love it. So yeah, dang, you're amazing. We love you guys. Let us know if you need anything. Have fun at summer.